Let's see if we can force the Force Weapon banner to give us a Force Weapon by using the Force. And of course, that ended up giving us nothing. I know this by heart. I didn't see a stutter in the corner, so it's probably something I already have. More bad news. Even worse than no uploads for November. Because some Persona 3 level stuff went down in the early 2010s, and basically I despise Novembers because of it. And last year, COVID, you really didn't help. You made it like 10 times worse. So this year I'm definitely going to sit back and relax and not touch uploads because YouTube is indirectly related. It's very old. Literally because it said no uploads, the Force Weapon pops up. Who knows, it might even drift into December. But the last thing to go up will probably be the bingo book. Hopefully I get it done before November starts. I can already feel like the slowdown kicking in. It's like uploads go from 3 days, 5 days, a week and a half, 2 weeks. It just gets out of hand. The closer November gets, it's just like less and less productivity. But you know what? It's time to sit back and relax. Bust out some classics. Watch City Hunter, watch Lucky Star, play Persona 3, play Shadow Hearts, the underrated godly JRPG. I mean, this might even be considered one of the last fights until further notice, or the last fight in general. We'll see how things go. It solely depends. That looks interesting. Guess we'll have to try it out. It's pretty straightforward. Boss is a little on the not amazing side. It's just a generic eyeball, which is a little weird to start off for level 300. Just like a generic eyeball. It went from Lufeni and skipped straight to Shinryu. Thankfully. I heard the ka-ching. Oh, it's time. Let's go. Okay, I know his thing works off of launches plus ranged attacks. But being that we have constant launches and he keeps attacking, I think we should be good. No problems. And his thing is 8 turns. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're going all the way. There is no holding back here. We are here to kill. It kind of sucks because I wanted to test this with Jagrin's BT, but I don't have his BT, so Emperor is going to be the next best thing. Because new Jagrin looks interesting. Okay, with the fat launches. With the really 1.8? Okay, it's maxed out. Thank you. Here we go, team attack. Damage is pretty good. It did the equivalent of like one of Emperor's LDs, which is not bad. That's pretty good. So we get 10 turns of this. That's amazing. So at 7, that definitely means go into the BT phase and just light them up. Hold up, I gotta double check. Emperor, what's your count? I'm not paying attention. Okay, we got 3. I don't know why I'm like, woo! Did I waste the call? I just used it. But that's fine. In fact, at this point, it doesn't even make a difference. there's no need to worry about damage. We actually have too much damage right now. That's the funny thing about it. Between the BT phase coming up, this Kurosame call, plus auras, oh my god, man, we just... Nothing matters. Nothing matters. All we need is the BT effect plus this force gauge. And that should pretty much cover everything. Because the damage is gonna keep going up. His works on launches plus ranged attacks, which is perfect for me because we're gonna constantly be doing what? Exactly. Sending them across the universe. I still have no idea how I came up with FF Airlines. It just came out one day. I was like, Final Fantasy Airlines, and it just stuck. Probably because Sid Reigns was to be working me over in 13. I probably thought about that. But that's from like the olden days, like back when I was starting GL. Yikes. This guy, 500,000 plus. I should have saved my LD for last, just so I could get the big damage. My damage is still going to be equivalent, but I wanted to see like the 6 million plus on a launch. But that's just my muscle memory just playing. Like, oh, just press the button. The pros and the cons of playing on the spot consistently. It happens sometimes. What is there to say? The force weapons are completely OD. There's no it's fact. It's just the straight facts. It is the strongest thing in the history of this game. Hands down, no comparison. And you get to do this twice? Twice? You still gotta build up the gauge, but twice? I mean, these things were at least, well, one of them was close to half HP before I even started, and, or was it at half HP? See, I can't even remember, but it just lost life so fast, that's the point. And I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes just slapping away at them. And I did all of that damage over the course of 3 minutes. 3 minutes for what I was doing in 15. That's just a hard comparison. So yeah, as for the fight, does it feel any different? My big question. The curiosity. Not exactly. It's the same, but it's different in its own way. You still gotta watch out from being insta-killed. It's still a thing, but the randomness of the Lufenia orb doesn't exist. Thankfully. So the tedious element has been kind of subtracted from the equation. So it's a little more consistent, but you still gotta watch out for getting one-shotted, which is a little annoying, but it's workable. As the gauge fills up, poison aura pops up and people start dying, and if you go below a certain HP amount, you get executed. So 6-man fight in a nutshell. Basically that. Put on this fight. Except with the gauge. As for the eyeballs themselves, they haven't done anything or been able to do anything. It's a mix of both. Oh, they're dead. I saw the overkill on the left. I got my double kill. No pixels this time. Thankfully, wouldn't want my kind of last run, sort of, not exactly sure yet, to be ending in a pixel, because that would be very, very bad. That pixel's bad luck. It used to be on my side. I used to be the one with 1 HP, but then I would never die. But then it turned into I would put opponents at 1 HP, and they would just end up like that every single time. So that 1% goes both ways, trust me. I'm borderline immortal if I'm left with 1 HP. And if they get to 1 HP, it's like, wow. It's just a curse.